What is a sandwich? What isn't a sandwich? Did sandwiches kill JFK? Find out the answers to these questions and more on Got
Got
Sandwich?
sandwich?
The culinary science TV show. But what is a sandwich?
A sandwich is really quite simple. It's you take a piece of bread and you put a topping on it. And you encase the topping with more bread. That beautiful yet simple food it's quite amazing, really. Sandwiches are the connection between man and God. You have to be careful because what is a topping? If I were to take salt and put it on a piece of bread and then fold the piece of bread in half, is that a sandwich? No, it's a salted piece of bread. So where do you draw the line between condiment and topping? It's been confusing psychologists for decades.
From the calzone to the taco, there are many foods which are considered by some sandwiches, but by others, not sandwiches.
Some people would argue that a taco is a sandwich. And listen, I just wanted to say, well, you folks at home, listen up. You better listen up to me. A taco is not a sandwich. If a tortilla can be justified as a piece of bread, then it's complete anarchy. And what do you need us culinary scientists for? This is what I'm saying. They're after us. They're after us. This is all a government ploy. And if a taco is a sandwich, then what does that make a burrito? Now, there are some people who will say that a taco is in fact a sandwich. The issue with this is that those people are psychopaths who have diabetes. The dictionary definition of sandwich is a slice of bread covered with a filling as of meat, cheese, fish, or other various mixtures, which is covered with another slice of bread. Now that's all lies. That's all lies. Lies. Think about this. Just think about it. Okay? We got sub sandwiches. Sub sandwiches. The problem with calling a taco a sandwich, no, some people who do this. The problem is that a tortilla is not a proper type of bread because it does not rise, and the science of rising, the scientific part, is you put the yeast in the dough, and then you put the sugar in the dough, and the yeast eats the sugar, and it expels gases which expand. It expands it, and then when you cook it, the yeast dies, and the gas fills out, and that's why you got the spongy texture inside of bread. It's really quite fascinating. And what about a hot dog? We already covered hot dogs. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Why would they need to lie to us? Now, there's a very credible theory out there. Some people would call it a conspiracy theory, but I think that's kind of demeaning. Listen, you at home. JFK knew something about the sandwich companies. That's why they killed him. Yes, there is a theory floating about that the sandwich companies actually killed JFK over a sandwich disagreement. But these are mostly rumors.
But what does the government have to gain from all of this?
We shouldn't trust anything that the government says about sandwiches. Because guess what? The government lied about MK Ultra. The government lied about World War II. The government lied about JFK. The government lied about the moon landing. And the government lied about the shape of the earth. Alright, so you tell me if we can trust them or not. I don't know what's going on. But they're not telling us everything about sandwiches. We've come a long way with sandwiches. The classic meatball sub. The controversial yet daring hot dog. And many other great innovations in sandwiches. But only time will tell what the future holds for sandwiches.
Well, that's all the time we have for today, folks. See you next week on Got Sandwich?